Shakespeare Festival St. Louis takes the festive part of its name very seriously, and very comically, too, in the case of its most recent offering. It was Dress the Part, the Q brothers' adaptation of Shakespeare's early comedy to Gentlemen of Verona. Yes, I put an R into the word adaptation because that's how the Q brothers described their work. They modernized not only the setting of the play, but also the language to hip-hop. The result is 80 minutes of nonstop fun. You don't have to know Shakespeare or hip-hop to appreciate Dress the Part. It's enough that the Q brothers know both. The brilliance of their hip-hop is self-evident. Their understanding of Shakespeare is evident in the cleverness with which they have adapted his plot. Both plays are about a pair of young men whose friendship is tested by their attraction to two young women. The Q brothers have set Dress the Part in a high school where the young men are stars of the football team. Valentine is the quarterback, Proteus is the wideout. Who is Sylvia? She's a cheerleader, while Julia is from a different crowd. Perhaps the shrewdest stroke in the adaptation is the one that explains the title. The original Julia is one of 6 female characters in Shakespeare who pretend to be boys during their plays. This means that the boy actors playing these parts on the Elizabethan stage were boys playing girls playing boys. When the Q brothers' Julia is looking for a way to get closer to Proteus, she learns the football team wants to add another water boy. To apply for the job, Julia has to put on a water boy's clothes. That is, she has to dress the part. What a clever way to introduce the cross-dressing from Shakespeare's play. In the recent production at the Ready Room in the Grove, directed by the Q brothers themselves, Creme de la Craie was the ultra-stylish DJ. 2 actors played all the other parts. Jordan Moore was Proteus and others. Garrett Young was Valentine and others. Their mastery of the Q brothers' witty and intricate language was dazzling throughout, as was their ability to shift quickly from one part to another. They were aided by Christina Leineke's distinctive but easily changed costumes, and by Marjorie and Peter Speck's scenic design, which provided places to change behind the posts as well as in front of them. Sheena Laird's choreography, Jesse Klug's lighting, Rusty Wandel's sound, and Katie Orr's props all enhanced this marvelous production. Thanks to the Q brothers, this Shakespeare fan is more interested in hip-hop. I'll bet their fans are more interested in Shakespeare, too.
I think you're probably right, because everybody seems always to be so delighted with their work. And I sort of hope maybe this is a more permanent arrangement that the Shakespeare Festival will have with the Q brothers. I'd like to see some more of their stuff. But let's hear, because there's all the wonderful music in this, too. Let's hear some.
That 2 hands is the perfect way to hide you, and everyone else will see you just as I do. I can do anything. Anything! It can be anyone. Anyone! Now I take, so bless your heart. I just have to dress the part. Oh, what am I putting on this simple teal?
Bob Wilcox here. I hope you'll like the reviews on Two in the Aisle. You can click here to see other reviews and to subscribe to our channel. Don't forget to ring the notification bell to be reminded immediately after we post. Enjoy the reviews.